This woman writes, should I move on? So my boyfriend, who is 43 and I'm 35, have been in a relationship for about 3.5 years. For the past 2 years, he had only been doing Uber slash Lyft for work, while I have, for the past 9 years, worked as a security officer. I've also worked 2 jobs just recently to make ends meet. So I'm questioning right now, is it a matter of him not having a mission? Let's check it out. When COVID-19 hit, he filed for unemployment since he wasn't required to continue working, and still is on it to this day. Yep, it's his mission. So he's just hanging out around the house, and she sees that every day. And so she sees him not being mission driven. And when that's the case, it's like her attraction drops. She doesn't really trust his masculinity. And now she's experiencing problems with being attracted to him. I had to since I was considered an essential employee. Meaning she filed unemployment as well, I guess. Granted, he does and has helped me out with all the bills except for our internet bill, but I feel as if he should help me out by cleaning the house and making sure it stays clean, since he stays home all day. Recently, he had a traumatic experience happen before he met me, which in the process separated him from his kids. Well, now 2 of his children live with us, 2 boys, and I originally got a studio for myself before I met him. At first, I thought it was going to be a temporary, but I guess it's permanent, that his sons are living with us and probably will be until they're fully grown up. Big responsibility, and he's probably not setting the best example for his kids if he doesn't have any kind of work and he's just hanging around all the time. You know, even if he is financially set, even if he gets enough money from unemployment, it's like kids aren't going to recognize that. They're just going to recognize their dad just hangs out all the time at home. I didn't have an issue with it before, but now it's bugging mainly because his youngest always makes his dad do stuff for him when he should be learning to do stuff for himself. He's messy and doesn't respect my house. Plus, now I'm getting an eviction because he chose to bring his sons to live with us and claims that he's always had his kids. So he's not really adding much it just doesn't seem like he's adding much value to your relationship, to your household. He's getting you evicted, not helping as much as he should around the house, and also as much as he should with the bills. You're seeing him every day. That's almost like building up resentment because he's not initiating any kind of action. He doesn't have any kind of mission. That's not a healthy situation to be in. I kind of voiced my concerns once, and my boyfriend did try to make an effort by looking into repairing his credit and making his youngest son get a job besides sitting at home playing video games. But I've also felt myself grow distant from him, as well as wanting to explore my options with other men. Well, you can tell him like straight up. It's like, well, you not having a job and not having a mission, just hanging out around the house. We've been together for 3 years and I care about you a lot. It's just like, I'm trying to figure this out because I'm not as attracted to you, when you don't have kind of a mission. I'd tell him something like that and see if he will respond. If he doesn't, if he just keeps doing what he's doing, then maybe you do explore that option of finding somebody else. It's not your job to fix him. You said he came into the relationship with a recent trauma, and now you're coming into this situation. What, are you trying to fix him? It's like, is he a project that you're trying to work on? Is that kind of what got you in? You see some potential in him, but it's never really taken off. It's like, well, man, it's not really your job to fix him. Know that. My friend thinks that he's prioritizing his kids and not me. Maybe. I feel I'm worth so much more and that I deserve better. It's like, if you feel that way and he doesn't support you and you don't feel like he's your ally and you feel like he's his loyalties with his kids, not with you, and he's kind of just hanging out at your place because it's like, well, he's got half the bills to pay now because it's like you're living there, and if you feel like that's the only reason why he's staying, it's just like not a good relationship. Then what's the benefit? If there's not a benefit that's doesn't meet your standards as far as what you want in a relationship, then why not move on? It's like that's the purpose of really a relationship, is to have somebody that supports you, that's your ally, that you have fun with. And if you don't experience any of those things, it's like, well, why stay? What are y'all's opinions? What should I do? I'd first communicate to him that you're not really attracted. Just try to help me figure this out, because it's like, when you don't do anything, when I see you just at home all day, I get home from work and nothing's been done. It's just like, and you haven't kind of been on your mission. It's just like, it hasn't been a turnoff to me. And I really need you to know that, because it's like, it's not putting me in a good situation as far as I feel, as far as how I feel in this relationship. And if he doesn't respond, then you take more action into potentially finding someone else. It's like you're getting evicted anyway. So it's like you have an opportunity coming up to kind of find another place to live and go your separate ways. Fundamentals cover psychology behind how attraction works. You can get that for free in the description. And the other ones are paid, that are more specific to really the different phases of pickup, dating, and relationships, how to communicate, how to manage this space, how to really maintain that courtship, how to make her feel in a certain way that she's really wanting and needing, how to understand why she's testing you, and how to really bypass straight to the emotion of why she's testing. 75 pages of bullet point notes that I basically take the best things I've learned from all the books I've read, all the videos I've watched, all the experiences that I've had, and just basically compressed it into those notes right there. So you can get that all in the description. Same link as the free product there. I'll see you on the next video.